Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center spot.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's George. Westbrook, the pass to George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to George. 5 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Paul George has such a deep bag on the offensive end. A polished scorer, and tough to keep him away from hot spots on the floor.
Here's Paul. Pass to Durant. The kick out to Paul. Here's Okogie. It's Booker on the wing. The three ball. The shot won't fall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Paul. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Outside Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
Yeah, BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Leonard can't get it to go. Paul passes to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Morris on the wing. Kicks it to George. And the jam by George.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Okogie. The kick to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Such a reliable shooting option. KD, the guy on the floor, you'll want him with the ball to make plays like that.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Pass to Leonard. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Paul. Takes it inside. Outside for Booker. Outside Durant. The Suns need to get off a shot. An open look for Booker. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
George outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Durant against Morris. Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside Booker. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 5 points.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Morris outside. Pass to Leonard. Westbrook against Paul. Morris passes to Westbrook. Leonard up top. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Suns basketball.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. George against Booker. Here's Okogie. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Morris passes to Westbrook. Here's George going inside. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And so it's Phoenix. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
George outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Zubac with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers for the finish. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Inside. The kick out to Paul. To the wing, right side. Outside Durant. Tries again. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers trail.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Now here's George. He's got 9. He can't get that one to fall.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Back to Durant. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Here he goes. And the jam by George.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Oh, George with a steal. Leonard on the wing. He's got 5. George passes to Westbrook. Kicks it to George. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Booker. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Shoots a fadeaway. No good that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. The 3, George. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
Pass to Okogie. Left side Paul. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got his third basket on the night right there.
And Durant thrives through the contact that time, just taking the defender head on and finishing the play.
Westbrook, the pass to George. The kick out to Morris. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Suns leading. 1 minute left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Okogie. The kick out to Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. 6 to shoot. Tries the 9-footer, and it's Phoenix with another.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Leonard outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Morris. Up top, George. Booker defending. And George with the jam.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Here's Paul. Westbrook with the defensive effort. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
With the score, your Clippers 21, the Suns 26.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Nicholas Batum out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And it's Warren missing. The Clippers shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor.
And such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. And it just didn't play out that way.
Ross for 3. Warren, the pass to Ross. Warren against Powell. And it's Warren missing. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Now here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Baisley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Norman Powell. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, well, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win. That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Out to Powell. Batum outside. Fires for three. Warren with the rebound. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Baisley. Pass to Landale. And here's Warren. To the middle. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Can't get the full court heave to fall.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Outside Ross. Shot clock at 5. Here's Warren. And it's stolen by Plumlee. It's stolen by Warren. Pass to Landale. Now Ross. Outside Payne. Back to Ross. Here's Baisley. 5 on the clock. From the wing, and he connects with a jumper. Baisley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that stroke from Baisley, the lefty, that looks smooth.
Now here's Gordon. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Landale. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep rim.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Come on, let me hear you get loud. Fans, your Clippers.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Westbrook against Paul. Outside Booker. Shot on the wing. And the Suns miss again. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Morris. Second chance shot. Zubats finds Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Okogie on the wing. Back to Durant. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Zubac passes to Leonard. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
George. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
At the line for your Clippers.
George hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, has there been a better scorer in NBA history? KD just a perfect offensive force using length that time.
George passes to Leonard. Paul against Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. with the putback. It's good on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Got a hand on it. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Out to Leonard from downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Durant. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And he can't get that one. George finds Westbrook. Back to George. Now Morris. George passes to Morris. Pass to Leonard. Timeout called. The Suns. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the foul on Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Leonard passes to George. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Leonard. George against Booker. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Paul against Westbrook. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
And here's Leonard. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Paul with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Kogi on the wing. That three's off the mark. Knocked away. Stolen by Ayton. Outside for Booker. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Back to Westbrook. Leonard outside. The kick out to Morris. Back to Leonard. Driving inside. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. It's George on the wing. Over Booker. George, no good.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Outside Durant. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Morris. for three. George, and he buries it. And that one brings them within one.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Booker, pass to Paul. And that's an intentional foul.
Russell Westbrook. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of the...
to lead the way for him.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Morris kicks to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Outside, Towns. Lets it fly from 18. The shot comes out, so the Clippers will take it the other way.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They get the rebound. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. It's another look. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Over Conley, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Westbrook passes to George. Hits the jumper in space.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's McDaniels. And Gobert kicks to Towns. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Up top Edwards. Defended by George. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert, and that's good.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard inside. McDaniels defending. Leonard no luck. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Outside Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Morris outside. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Clippers trail by 3. George looking around. Westbrook finds Zubac. Here's Leonard. Outside Westbrook. Out to Morris. On the wing, George. Back to Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. Morris, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. There's the lob to Towns. Paul George with the steal. One-on-one fast break, and the wide-open shot from Morris. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Zubac. Westbrook with it. Conley picks him up. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. Passes it to McDaniels. Leonard with the steal. The finish, and it's Leonard with the jam.
You know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
And it's Towns penetrating, and he makes that one.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
He gets it up. No good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 3.
The Timberwolves. And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Towns with the bucket.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Now, here is George. Morris outside. Leonard on the wing. Back to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George, and he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got his second bucket tonight.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
Edwards kicks to Towns. To the inside, Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Westbrook. Dish now to Leonard. Westbrook against Edwards. Here's Leonard. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Left side, Edwards. Out to the wing. Back to Conley. And the pass to Edwards. Driving in. Goes back up. Dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Conley against Westbrook. He kicks it to George. And here's Leonard from 3. George dishes to Leonard. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Offline from the top of the key.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. Averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
And he's good on the second. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Conley with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Out to Conley from past the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Paul George with the finish.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Here's Edwards down low. It's Edwards on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to George. Morris outside. It's deflected. 6 to shoot. Outside Westbrook. Leonard, that's for 2. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Edwards against Zubac. And here is McDaniel. Out to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around Towns. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Outside, George. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime. Just
the previous play is under review.
Going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Clippers, 21. The Timberwolves, 20.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. Then it's Torian Prince. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Alexander Walker passes to Noel. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Both good from the line that time. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Highland passes to Batum. In the corner, it's Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Highland, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Here's Noel. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. It's Powell on the wing. Now Gordon. Back to Powell. On the wing, Batum. There's the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Batum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Anderson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Powell, that's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Anderson. The shot missing. Great D that time from Batum. Los Angeles leading by 8. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Highland misses.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And Anderson kicks to Prince. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Powell dishes to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And it's jammed in by Plumlee.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Prince misses. Here now the Clippers. They're on an 11-2 run. Lets it go from the wing. The shot misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Takes it inside. Reed misses. Los Angeles leading by 10. To the middle. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Shoots the three. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Powell, the pass to Highland. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the layup falls.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Highland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gordon for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone 5-9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Morris finds Westbrook. Outside, George. Passes it to Morris. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Edwards. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside Leonard, back to Westbrook. Edwards against George. Out to Morris. Towns with the steal. Pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots from the corner. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. Up top, Edwards. Defended by George. Gobert lays it up off the glass.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now, here's George. Morris outside. Here's the 3. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 10. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And George kicks to Morris. Outside for George. Out to the right wing. Zubac's the pass to Westbrook. From deep, George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by McDaniel.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Right wing. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Minnesota basketball.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards gets to Conley. Over Westbrook. Conley's shot is off. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Morris passes to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Conley kicks to Towns. There's the drive. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Right side, George. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley surveying the D. And the rejection by Zubac. George passes to Leonard for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 9. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all day long, and the block total is off the charts.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Towns with it. Guarded now by Morris. Conley dishes to Towns. Drops in the layup for 2.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. Didn't let the defender get to him there.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
George finds Westbrook. Now, here is Morris. 6 to shoot. So the wing on the left. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Minnesota basketball.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. And Gobert kicks to Towns. The pass to Conley. Out to Edwards. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably a little closer than the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Here we go. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. Conley passes to McDaniels. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, that is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Paul passes to Booker. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Already a terrific career for Booker. Three-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's McDaniels. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. No good from outside. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Crosses over. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Ball finds Durant. Spins. Outside for Booker. 5 to shoot. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Booker's got 5 points. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
For 3, Booker. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Booker. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. That one drops for him.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Outside Edwards. Durant pulls it in.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Lets it fly. Ayton, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Conley. Back to Daniels. Tipped.
Oh, Josh Okogie putting all that athleticism to good use there on the defensive end.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Up top, Booker, guarded by Edwards. Tries the spin move. Paul passes to Durant. Right side, Paul. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. And he buries his first look.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Phoenix. Outside Durant. Pass to Aiden. From deep. The shot no good. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Edwards. Plenty of daylight on that shot. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter for 3.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Right side Booker. Spins. And Booker with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. It's Edwards with a drive. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
Conley passes to Towns. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Durant. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And there's the lob. Ayton gets a double team. Booker, the pass to Paul. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And here's Edwards outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Launches it. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Here's Paul. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And here's Booker. there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Conley. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11, and the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half of basketball. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark. And for the Suns, they're shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Booker no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Durant. Pass to Booker. Here's Okogie. Outside Durant. Tries to spin move. And Durant with the big finish.
Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Edwards. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here's Paul. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Outside Durant. Fires the three. Paul shot is off. Throws it up high. And so we wrap up the first half.
Your Suns, 29. The Timberwolves, 14.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley out there with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's McDaniels in at the power forward position. Here's Baisley. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Ross. From 18 feet away. The shot off that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now.
When you consider how relatively new Darius Baisley is to the NBA, consider the last 2 years. An integral part of the starting lineup and back-to-back years where he averages double figures.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Now here's Payne. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Ross. And the Suns miss again. And about Baisley, Doris, he's proven to be a starting caliber player.
Well, he's starting to perform better on the offensive end. His rebounding numbers are starting to climb. And this guy, if he keeps scoring and rebounding with this level of consistency, he can be an excellent part of a good team.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Outside Warren, beyond the arc, knocks down the triple. Warren's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, T.J. Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
Pass to Noel. Back to Alexander Walker. For 3. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Warren. Lets the three fly. And it's Noel with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Anderson. Yep, that one's good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Baisley. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The level of physicality and hops by Baisley, that's a big-time statement.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Payne with it, picked up by Reed. Pass to Baisley. Back to Payne. Outside Ross. Outside Payne from deep three-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Payne. Outside Ross. Back to Payne. Poke loose. Ross passes to Payne. Left side Warren. Lets it go from deep. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And he's going for the lob. A slam dunk by Reed.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Pass to Ross. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team foul.
.27 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Back to Ross. Here's Baisley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
As Baisley continues to develop his game, earning opportunities at the free throw line critical.
Darius Baisley.
And the second free throw is good. 9 seconds left in the third. Outside McDaniels.
This guy is edgy, he's tough, and he's willing to make multiple efforts. Josh Okogie on the floor.
And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. On target from range. And the Suns lead by 10.
Boy, Devin Booker, one of the elite scorers in the NBA. The sweet spot, the corner 3 by D. Book.
Here's Conley, and he drives in. Towns for three. Second shot opportunity. Gobert, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Inside, Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
Kevin Durant knows exactly where his scoring opportunities come from, and he is capitalizing right now.
Conley passes to Edwards. Over Booker. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Booker. Spins. Here's Okogie. Shot clock at 6. Here's a three from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's McDaniels on the wing. Gobert inside. Durant's there. Nice D from Durant. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Conley against Paul. Outside for Booker. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Paul against Conley. Here's Booker. Drills the elbow jumper. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
Conley passes to Edwards. Looking to get back on track. Goes back up. And Gobert finishes inside.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Outside Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. To the inside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Edwards a screen on Paul. Conley. Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Paul passes to Durant.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniel. First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Left side Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Over Edwards. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Edwards with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Gobert. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Paul. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Down low. And Durant with the big finish.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
McDaniels passes to Towns. From about 16, it's hauled in by the Suns. Paul with it. the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appear.
work on the road.
Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now, here is Morris. Here's George. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Okogie. Here's Paul. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Now Paul George missing from long range. Paul passes to Okogie. Out to KD. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Leonard finds Morris. Back to Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
Durant, the pass to Okogie. Over George. That one wide left. The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shoots from the high post. And there's Paul George on the assist by Westbrook.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Now here's Paul. Now the pass to Booker. Paul looking around. Outside for Durant. Booker outside. Pass to Paul. Shoots from the right block, and Durant gets it to go.
Just smooth and cool as ever. Durant ignores the clock and is completely focused on finding his shot.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Clippers trail by 5. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. Passes it to Westbrook. That one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker looking around. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Pass to Booker. Eating a screen on Morris. And here's KD for 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And George kicks to Leonard. Left side Westbrook. Outside for George. From deep 3-point range, this ball grabs the miss. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Leonard, the pass to George. Back to Leonard, outside Westbrook. And the wide open shot from Morris. And that's an air ball. Not even close. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Paul goes in, outside for Durant. Back to Paul. Inside, here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
To the middle, outside for George. Fires for three. That shot no good. He can't hit that time. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Men's Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Westbrook kicks to George. Paul against Westbrook, and no good. Good work defensively by Paul. Phoenix leading by 10. Booker outside from downtown. He's off on that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Westbrook. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Paul passes to Durant. Booker outside. Launches a three. And they recover it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Ball against Westbrook. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Morris. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Morris kicks to George. Lets the three fly. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. From the arc, trains the three-pointer. Paul's got 5.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Leonard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's George missing. Suns leading by 8.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Clippers moving the ball around. On the wing, George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. He has 7, and for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Here is Paul. Paul George making his last shot. 5 on the clock. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. It's not going to go for him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
George makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
For three, Booker, and the Suns miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now Kevin Durant. Paul George missing from long range. Akogi, the pass to KD. And finished off by KD.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Westbrook surveying the D. And here's Leonard from three. Drills the three-pointer.
And you have to get out on Leonard. His three-point shot is lethal.
Ball outside. Here's Booker. Over to the wing. Ayton wide open. Hands the shot from the wing. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Morris outside. Now here is George. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Durant with a wide open look. And it is good at the buzzer. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your score, 23. The Clippers, 15.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Plumlee. Powell is out there with Batum. And there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. George with the bucket.
And just a beast of a scorer. Give George these kinds of looks, and he typically knocks them down.
There's the pass to Bazley. Right side Warren. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Now here's Payne. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Bazley. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Eric Gordon was huge in those classic Rockets-Warriors playoff games, wasn't he?
It's almost forgotten, but Gordon was going toe-to-toe with the Splash Brothers, scoring 19 and 20 points per game in that 18 and 19 postseason battles. Eric's a big game player. The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Clippers trail by 12. Highland passes to Powell. Shoots over Warren. It's intercepted. Batum with the steal. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Powell. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
So it's Phoenix now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Tries the spin move. Back to Payne. Pass to Baisley. 6 to shoot. Over Batum. The shot by Baisley, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Plumlee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now here's Payne. Passes it to Warren. Takes the 3. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trail by 10. Down low. Highland's shot is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Warren against Powell. It's good. Warren's got 7 points in the game.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Payne passes to Baisley. 1:19 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Rate of baskets assisted. It's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Highland. Payne covering. That's a 2 from Powell. And too long on the shot.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And stolen by Gordon. Pass to Powell. Now here's Plumlee. Ross with the steal. Pushing it up. This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
First personal foul. 2nd team.
That free throw good from Ross. .40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Payne kicks to Ross. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ross has got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Powell, the pass to Plumlee. On the wing, Batum. Baseline jumper. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Highland. And the 3 ball is good. Highland's got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Ross with a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gordon outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. Clippers trail by 11. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie into the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Highland. Up top, Plumlee. Just 5 to shoot. Powell, the pass to Highland. Over Paul. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Phoenix leading by 11. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. Substitution on the court.
Zubats against Paul. They get it back, and Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 13.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
A 3 from Morris. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul against Westbrook. This one for 3. Booker, no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Los Angeles with another miss. Lobbed up there for Durant. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Westbrook. Paul grabs the board. Paul's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. George passes to Zubac. To the inside. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break, here come the Suns. KD leading the charge. Out left to the wing. Suns moving the ball around. Booker hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Westbrook passes to George. Here's Westbrook. Back to Morris. Outside Westbrook. Leonard finds Westbrook. 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's George for 3. The kick out to Westbrook. On the wing, Morris. With the clock winding down, and Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Now here's Paul. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Outside, KD. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Clippers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And the dunk by Booker.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Zubac in the post. Ayton's there. Here's George. Durant with the steal.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Chris Paul.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Westbrook against Paul. Gets an open look and hits.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Westbrook kicks to Morris. Back to Westbrook. Paul with the steal. Booker against George. And there's the pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. Pulls up on the elbow. 5 on the clock. And KD, here we go. That misses off the backboard. Now George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. McDaniels, the kick out to Conley. Zubats with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. And here's Conley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on even to Zubats.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Now here's George. Leonard on the wing. And there's the drive. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Edwards against Morris. Towns passes to Edwards. And there's a 3-second violation. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. George outside. Over Edwards. Leonard outside. The 3-ball. The Clippers rebound. George passes to Morris. Leonard for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Leonard's got 5.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
To the left wing. Towns for 3. Not going to go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Morris outside.
2 minutes.
He shoots a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Back to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Westbrook finds Leonard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. That one no good. Ooh, nice D from George. Zubac passes to George. Out to Leonard. Now George. Morris with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can't teach those instincts. Westbrook just has a nose for it. Always seems to be in the right spot at the right time.
Now here's Conley. McDaniels from long range. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. It's George on the drive. Leonard left side. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's George. Clock at 6. Up and over Conley.
The heart and hustle of Conley, really putting in work on defense.
Offline from the top of the key. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Morris outside. It's good! It counts at the buzzer! Oh! And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at point guard. George, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
From the arc. No good on the shot. George has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Conley passes to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Left side Conley. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Morris. Now George. Leonard outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 7 points.
You see the focus from Kawhi. When he's deep inside, he's locked in on scoring.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Here's Towns into the lane. Deflected. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Morris. George with it. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
He misses the free throw. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Morris for three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Morris has got 6.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
The kick out to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Leonard outside, 18 feet out, and it's off the back of the rim, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Leonard. Westbrook outside. Kicks it to George. Back to Westbrook. Leonard for three. Minnesota with a rebound. Left side, Edwards to the paint. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Towns up top. He got a piece of it. Westbrook outside. Zubac passes to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Now Leonard. Morris outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. Right side Conley. And so it's the Los Angeles Clipper. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 14, the Clippers, 23.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Batum outside. Pass to Highland. Back to Batum. Powell passes to Batum. The open look. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Batum's got his first basket.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Outside Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Gordon outside. Pass to Highland. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. For 3, Gordon. Minnesota with a rebound.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005. getting on track for future success.
Out to the right wing. Towns for three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. And the Clippers call time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. For the Clippers, Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Prince. This for the tie. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Westbrook finds Leonard. George with it. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
George hits them both.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Nifty move. Pass to Prince. Back to Noel. Outside, Anderson. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Reed with it. Guarded now by Morris. Leonard with the ball. Prince is there. And George with the jam.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Hits the trifecta.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Morris outside. And the jam by George.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Prince. Pass to Reed. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Here's Highland. It's tipped. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. Outside, Anderson. Now Reed. To the left side wing. Outside, Anderson. It's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got his first points in this one. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. With the crossover, and it's good on the layup.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Highland. Back to Gordon. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
Leonard for 3. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close.
The previous play is under
the officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Clippers in the lead. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. The Timberwolves shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Out left to the wing. Here's Towns.
Oh, my goodness. Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Morris on the wing. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard finds George, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Outside Conley. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Pass to Gobert. Zubats with the steal. Leonard outside. Back to Westbrook. McDaniels against Leonard. It's George on the wing. From deep. And he gets it back. Back to Leonard. Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. From downtown. And another 3 from Minnesota.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Morris outside. Back to Westbrook. Leonard against McDaniels. Morris passes to George. Takes it inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Good luck containing Paul George on the drive. He's one of the more fluid wings in the league.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Back to Morris. Over Towns. George passes to Westbrook. Out to Leonard. Morris on the wing. Over Towns. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Edwards. Left side McDaniels. George with a steal. The steal. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. To the left wing. Towns passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. Fades away. And it's in. Off the glass.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Here's George. Guarded by Edwards. 4-3. And the Clippers miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Morris with a steal. Back to Leonard. Now here's Morris. Covered by Towns. Now here's Morris. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. George for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Pass to Morris. Over Towns. That one's wide left.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Westbrook finds George. Stolen by Conley. And they're running. Back to Towns. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Gobert. Missed it. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie
so the Timberwolves win the tip. Now here's Towns. Pass to Conley. Feeds it to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. Paul surveying the floor. Pass to KD. Conley against Paul. Fires the three. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Conley against Paul. Shakes him. Conley into the lane. He lays it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here is Durant. Michael Conley making his last shot. Paul passes to Okogie. Here he goes. Outside for KD. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Booker.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Booker. And Booker able to finish. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
It's Edwards on the wing. And the pass to Towns. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Towns. He dishes it to McDaniels. To the paint. The kick out to Towns. The 11-footer. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Booker in the corner. Spins. Pass to Okogie. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense. So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
So it's Minnesota now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Here's Conley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to ever make an All-Star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Good on both. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Chalk up 2 there.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Paul dishes to Booker. With the fadeaway. Basket good. Booker's got 9 points.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley the pass to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Passes to Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
For 3, Booker.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
And so it's...
Please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. McDaniels finds Towns. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Paul to the inside. Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Conley. Tries it from 19. That one a little long. Suns leading by 3.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Conley against Paul. KD passes to Paul. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Edwards. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Booker, good.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. Crosses over. Out to Conley. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's McDaniels. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Oh, Ayton in position. And there's another turnover by the Suns. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 7.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Edwards against Booker. Fires the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Now here's Paul. Outside, Katie. Pass to Okogie. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Paul against Connell. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Okogie. Paul outside. Lobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Wide open look. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gobert against Paul. Into the lane. Ayton in the corner. There's the triple. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Outside, Towns. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
Minnesota Timberwolves, 27. The Suns, 28.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paying out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's TJ Warren. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. Here's Noel. Here's Anderson. Second shot opportunity. Oh. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Here's Payne following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Baisley, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
It's Anderson with the drive. There's the pass to Reed. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Suns trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Payne dishes to Ross. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Down low, got a piece of it. Ross with the steal. Pulls from the top of the key, and he knocks down the jumper. Ross has got 4 points this quarter. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pass to Warren. This is it to Landale. Clock at 6. Ross on the wing. For 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Ross has got 7 points in the game. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely to the middle. Warren against Prince. And the shot by Warren, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. That's tipped.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Ross. Out to the right wing. Swiped it away.
Blocking foul on Cameron Payne. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Alexander Walker, and he uses the glass on the lane. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And the wide open shot from Warren drops in the tray. Warren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Alexander Walker. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Ross finds Warren. Takes a 3. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Substitution on the board.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. 2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
The drive by Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Here's Edwards driving inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. The pass to Okogie. Connects from three-point range.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Booker against Edwards. It's hauled in by the Suns. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Booker, right side, uncovered. Doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Conley. Here he goes. And Towns throws it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Pass to KD. Fires the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Towns, and he converts the layup. And it's 13 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Paul, no one around him. They get the rebound, and it's Ayton missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
They grab their own miss. Out to Edwards. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target with his three. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 4-point game. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in the clutch moment.
Conley with it. He's picked up by KD. And there it is for him. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Paul passes to KD. Tries the spin move. Ayton a screen on Towns. And Ayton throws it down.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Conley scanning the floor. Towns down low. Guarded by KD. Towns against KD. Rebound by the Suns. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul with the ball. Booker outside to take the lead. And rebounded by McDaniel. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Towns. Money!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Paul kicks to KD. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. On the wing, Booker. Out to KD. Conley against Paul. Okogie for 3. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Yeah. Wow, what a shot. Go there showing he has what it takes in the clutch. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And the Suns call time. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a 3 to top. Look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbound, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
Durant for 3. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.